The evidence is clear. For years, networks controlling our country's critical systems, including military, financial, power grid, transportation, defense industrial base, and federal government, have been vulnerable to cyber attacks and exploited for years. The problem is that it takes literally years in most cases to detect the intrusion, remediate the problem, and, if at all possible, get attribution for the attack. Not much of a deterrence. The Internet has created a cyber world in which business, academia, and government have had to rethink their ability to gather, share, and process information. The ramification of this proliferation of these networks is an unprecedented reliance on information infrastructures. This dependency creates new vulnerabilities and opportunities for disruption and corruption. Computers today can be the subject of a crime, a witness of a crime, or a victim of a crime. Some crimes actually require a computer to commit the crime, for instance, intrusions and child pornography cases. Some computers may just hold evidence of a crime and therefore become a witness. And obviously, networks can be the target of an intrusion. Today, the United States and its partners are threatened not just by enemies who seek to oppose us through traditional means, but also through this asymmetrical method. Cyber is the great equalizer. You don't even need to be a nation-state to exploit or attack and have a significant impact. We know that if someone fires a missile at us, they're going to get a certain response. We have the means to detect the missile attack, and most importantly, we would have attribution for this attack. We would know who to respond to. What happens if the attack comes over the Internet? You cannot stop the attacker if you do not have attribution, which is far more difficult with the anonymity the Internet provides. To be successful, you must protect yourself from an attack, detect the attack if it gets through, and respond to the attacker. This invisible battle takes place in our own networks, computer crime labs, and courtrooms, and we must partner together to successfully win the battle. And it cannot take years. 24 hours. Not a year, not a month, just one day. Incident response in the first 24 hours of a cyber event is essential to success. Government and private sectors must partner together and share information when responding to an event. These partnerships are vital in our collective success. Training and sharing information is also crucial to protecting, detecting, and responding to a network intrusion. Today, national security is just as dependent on the private sector as it is on our own government. And that first 24 hours is absolutely crucial.